pretty straightforward sentence summarizing what it thought the rule would be. I mean, deviating from that, response, should we, what concerns would you have about deviating from what the court said in 2006?
Well, I think it would be a sea change in how the government has approached the postal exception from the very outset. The way the court described it in Dolan was to capture bad things that happen to mail and to leave the United States open to liability for other things, including slip and falls and auto accidents. And when you look at the composition of the cases that the Postal Service faces each year, it's about 900 cases. About 800 of them are about auto accidents, and another 70 or so are about slip and falls. And then there's a smaller category of other. But I think if you look at that composition of cases, you would say the postal exception is working exactly how Congress intended. The main core function that I was discussing with Justice Gorsuch is protected. And these other types of injuries that aren't about the bad things happening to the mail are allowed to go forward in these lawsuits. I think if you accept respondents' rule, which would be to disregard the rule articulated in Dolan, we're into a universe, as Justice Alito has suggested, where we're going to be faced with, I think, a ton of suits about mail. And they're not all going to be bad faith. They're going to be plaintiffs who simply aren't in a position to know what happened to their mail, and they're just not going to give the government the benefit of the doubt. They're going to infer that their mail didn't arrive because of a rude comment that they heard or what have you, and that's going to lead to discovery, a trial, on what actually happened to that mail, which we think is going to be quite burdensome.
Thank you.
Justice Barrett, Justice Jackson.
In the cases